my name's Grandad.
Hello and welcome back to this week's vlog. We're getting through the list of all the small things that need to be done, as well as the boxing in under the gunnels. The first bit is to finish the fronts of the bedside tables, and we've just used the cladding that we had left over from the ceiling in the saloon. Just gave them the same coat of paint as what we've got in the bedroom. We've also put some pieces of wood around the edge of the bed as like a stop for the mattress, so the mattress doesn't slide off. So this hopefully will help
Prevent that.
yeah, or reduce it a little bit.
Yeah.
The side rails have been cut at an angle at one of the ends, the end nearest to the bow, and that is basically to stop the mattress snagging when we lift the mattress forward.
Paint is now dried for the fronts of the bedside tables, lockers, whatever we want to call them. And yeah, so we're just gluing those on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and stick it in like that.
yeah. So that one's important to have them all level at the top. So they all hit that underneath.
What we'll do is we'll get it in there, and then if we need to, we'll get a chisel or something, just pull it up on the joint, yeah? Go for it. This grab adhesive is from Screwfix, and it's made by Geocell, and it's called Works Pro X. And we're fitting these set in two sections, basically so that the top section at any point can be removed.
Yeah, so quite way out. It's about 2-3 mil short on that one, that end one. That's it.
How's that?
That's perfect.
Yeah, Go for that.
Yeah. He's learnt the art of laying down while he's doing it. So if you've been watching when we actually made these bedside tables, the top piece is like a box, and that comes off if we ever need to have access underneath or to the water tank to get the water tank out and things like that. So that's why everything's been done in like these two halves. There'll be a trim going across the middle bit. Just trying to match up the lines. No. Go over slightly a bit more on the bottom.
Oh, bottom.
Sorry, over that way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So now they're on, we can put the side panels on, and we're just using ply for this, and we've done it in two halves. One section where the drawer is at the front of the bed, and then this back section, and we just need to mark it to cut it to the same shape as where we've added the rail along the top of the bed for the mattress to stop slipping. And once that's cut out, we can put some air vents into all of it.
Something like that.
Yeah, because that one misses the post there, that one misses that post there, and that one misses that post there.
So if I do that one there, then just do them equally spaced between the two, something like that. As long as we miss it that height, then to
Yeah.
which is right there. So if we go on there.
And I like them where it's higher because they're less likely to be full with stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, gives it a chance to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not worth having the vents and then blocking them up.
No.
We've changed where we're putting these electric boxes. These are the last of the boxes on the radial run of cable. So they were going to go right up near the headboard, but we've decided to move them back this way. Just really so plugs don't interfere with where our water bottles are going or where our drinks sit.
Well, they're going to go through in one like that. Then we're going to have to
Make it a bit
cut
bigger.
them off because they're just going to keep bending back on themselves. I'm going to cut that off and then use it as a
Yeah.
flat end rather than three strands.
The insulation will be pushed up, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because our lower walls are quite thick, to sit the boxes in, we've chiselled out a little bit of the back of that wood, just so they clip in a lot easier.
Try that. It's making that thing. Is that missing that there edge? Can you see that?
It looks like it from here to me. Come a bit lower if you want.
About there. I'm just trying to get it, because that's the outside of the switch there and there. I'm just trying to get it to fit in there.
Yeah.
That's about right in it there.
Yeah.
Is it square? Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. This holds for the switch for the bilge pump that's in the bow that's under our bed. We've just kept the switch near the pump rather than have it at the stern with all the other switches. It just makes it easier to test. We can hear it if we never need to test it, and less cable.
So all you do is you put that on the wall there and then just scribe it underneath the ply all the way along, and it should be the same as that. So if we just cut that out there, it'll fit perfectly to that wall.
It's a past yourself.
See what I did there, look?
Should we go back to doing it the
A
way we
template.
usually do?
I think I need a bit more practice. Yeah?
That was funny.
Okay. But you know what you're saying though, it should work though, shouldn't it, if you do that?
I just think your hand was a bit shakier holding the wood up.
Trying to hold the wood up and then do that, innit? But that, if you did that, that would follow that line, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But how are we going to, you can't hold it up, can you?
Well, I can sit there and hold the wood up, and then you...
Should we just do a template out of cardboard?
Yeah. We'll have a little break first before we tackle that again. Just watching the big wide beam dragonfly just being lifted onto the lorry, and it's on its way to Ireland. So I hope the guy who's going to be living in it is going to enjoy it. Right, next job is a complicated one. Is to put the boxing in under the gunnel, and because of the curved walls, the different slants from the bottom and the top of the boat, it's going to be a funny one. Back to getting this under the gunnel piece done, and we've decided to make it like a box and try and sort of twist it and manipulate it as much as we can to fit all the curves. Because we're only using 5mm ply, so we can try and manipulate it a little bit, we're having to build the corners up with some pieces of wood just to give it something to nail and screw into. On the curved section of the ply, we chopped up the wood so we can lay them, glue them in the curve. I left it overhanging at the end so we can sort of join it onto the other piece of ply, so all the joints aren't in the same place, they're staggered. And because the ply is quite thin and we've got to try and bend it, it's going to be doing lots of bends and twists. We're just putting a scrap piece of wood on the outside just so we can hold it in place until all the glue's dried and it's all set in place, rather than the two pieces of ply splitting apart while we're trying to bend it. And then just to give it some extra solid protection, we're putting a piece of the ply on the underside over that joint, again just to give it a little bit more strength when we're actually trying to get the box to sit correctly.
The other reason for using 5mm ply is to keep this cable tray as close to the wall in the bedroom as possible, whereas the rest of the boat, the cable tray running under the gunnels, is a lot chunkier, where space isn't really a premium so much, although it is on the boat, I know, but this is so that when we walk at the side of the bed to make the bed, it makes access around the bed and stuff like that a lot easier, so keeping it close to the wall will help do that.
Whenever you're lonely, just pick up the phone and call me. I'll be there. Girl, let me show you, you're my one and only, like I told you. I'll be there. And if you get blue, I got the loving for you. Yeah, I'll be there. Your heartache, it kills me, but your loving, it thrills me. I'll be there. Whatever tomorrow may hold, I know you're the one for me, child. And when we're together, my love, you give me hope and a way to cope. Yeah, yeah. I'll be there. Ooh, I'll be there. And when I'm at home, I got
The main question that we get asked all the time is, are you nearly finished? You must be nearly ready to go on the water and stuff like that.
No.
We've still got lots of bits on the list to do. We're getting there slowly, but this is how we're living at the moment. So it's been a lot worse than this, obviously, as we've been going on, but we've got lots of different things going on. I'm doing the upholstery, the curtains, we've got the floors to do, the doors, the hatches. Yeah, so still lots of bits to do. Anyway, back to finishing off the bits in the bedroom. So that's all done, and we've painted it up first. One, because it's a lot easier getting to that under area when it's not attached to the wall. So we varnished it inside just so it gives it a little bit of protection on the inside, and then we've done the white on the upright and the purple on the underneath.
Right, so let's see how much flex this has got now, and hopefully with a bit of persuasion and a bit of luck,
A lot of persuasion in some areas.
it's going to fit.
Okay. So you get yours where it's got to go.
Right. Won't go up for some reason. Yeah, is it right down there?
Yeah, it's got to come further to me. There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Should put one in there.
Yeah. Or work around the.
Yeah. Or there, or.
Are you putting a screw in?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Probably better screwing it, aren't we? You think?
Yeah, I think that's high enough there, isn't it, to screw?
Yeah, it's gone way below. That adhesive's down here, so if we go up here.
Yeah. I won't push this end in yet until.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure it's pushed against the wallpaper. Yeah.
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 Wish I knew where the other counterfeit bit was, because this is really blunted. Blunted. Yeah.
We're using a brought trim, same as what we used for the ceiling, to go underneath. We're only attaching it to the wall, so the box actually is like floating. And at the curved end, you chopped it, didn't you?
Yeah, because of the curve of the bow, it was very difficult to sort of bend this. So the easiest way we found was to cut it into small sections and stick those to the wall.
More trim. We're now
Trimmed
making
out.
we're now making it look pretty. We didn't just want that flat thin ply just stuck on there, so we're using the trims to pretty it up a bit.
Yeah. Also, we're pilot holing these first of all. We put the panel pins in just so it doesn't split the wood.
We've put it up the same way because of it just looked better that way, didn't
Rounded
it?
that edge off, done it? Yeah.
Rounds that edge off. So rather than bend the trim to actually fit the wall where it sort of is slightly wavy, we're gonna just caulk it in all those areas. Well, caulk it all the way along.
Yeah,
I
ready for
suppose.
painting.
Yeah. Right, bathroom. So the bit under the gunnels here was the first bit that we had a practice on to see how the box would sit and if we liked it. So this is that footage of that. Same as the bedroom, but we just had to cut around the cupboard.
Just wondering now then if we marked a line there, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pinned it.
yeah, told it up.
You won't see this once it's got trim on anyway, will you? You know what I mean?
Mm.
I can sit onto them then. And then we can, it holds it in place a bit better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Once this boxing is in place, we will have to just manipulate the door a little bit of the cupboard just to be able to open and shut it. That's great. So once that's just cut there, that'll go back and then the trim goes on top.
before we actually fix these side panels to the bed, we need to put a couple of extra posts in either side so that that's got something to fix to, and also because I've put loads of weight on the bed sags. So but no, so the idea now is that from those posts either side we can actually now put a permanent shelf in that's going to cover over all the plumbing and stuff from the water tank, because previously up until now it's just been like a temporary cover. So now we can get that, and it's always going to have access panels so we can lift it out to get to that.
We'll put the base on the top of that frame next week. We've also put vents the same as these ones on the back panel as well. Well, we've made holes
At the back of the drawers.
Yeah, so once that base goes on, covering up all the plumbing, the back will go on, and there'll be air going through there as well.
Put that on first and put that on the top of it. You think?
So that's a lot of the trims on now. We just need to smooth all the edges off.
So people don't bump into it when you get in the shower.
That's right.
Your elbow just gets gone. Chop it off. Is this okay? Wow. Why would I just don't come off?
Just keep rubbing it till you can feel it with your fingers if it's smooth, you think. Once it's smooth with your fingers, it should be alright.
Yeah. Good.
So do wedges first. Hold on, Reg, I've got to put the glue on the wall, mate. Just wait.
Glue!
Yeah, wait 1 minute.
How much glue are you putting on?
so it's purple. That's it. Ready? Get that hand out of the way. I'm going to push it in. That's it. Press it on. Good boy. Right, now we take that over there a minute. Grandad will help you. Put it at the bottom. Now you press it, let it go. Boing. That's it. Press it all on. Make sure it's all pressed against the wall. That's it. All done. Good girl.
Shall we leave it to dry?
Yeah.
So now can I turn the light back off?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I was just gonna put the adhesive on that bit, the top bit, and then just stick that onto the top of it.
Yeah.
And then level it up.
Yeah. What by eye?
Yeah. On the front where you are really.
Right, yeah. So we're only gluing the trim on the top side of the cabinet. Again, for the same reason as what we said when we put the cladding on. It's so we can actually take that top box off if we ever need to. If we ever need to get under there. And so just gluing it on the top half and attaching it on the top half will enable us to be able to take that off.
Lift that box out.
Yeah, with the whole thing. The same with the rest of the boat. We've tried to keep easy access on everything. What do people have to do if they like this video?
Thumbs up. Press the subscribe button. You can press the bell. You can share our video. We would love it if you subscribe. Leave us a comment. If you want, you can have coffee at our house when you finish working. Now can I have an apple? Bye bye. Bye bye.